Good afternoon. Am I speaking with Denver?
I'm sorry, who is this?
This is the main processing center for your Ford F-150. How you doing today, Mr. Lewis?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing okay for a Wednesday, sir. Your new policy is going to come in. I have your email address. It's havethebestgoats@gmail.com. Is that correct?
That's correct.
That's me, minded my own business when I got a call about my Ford truck's extended warranty running out, which is odd because I don't have a Ford truck.
But apparently my grandpa character does.
Because they knew my fake address, fake email, and pretty much everything else about the character.
Okay,
He called
I lost
me.
you for a second. I
don't know if I'm on a
apologize,
list.
sir. So I have Denver F. Lewis, and then are you still in Chicago, Illinois?
60652, baby.
I'm just going to play along with it, except every single lie they spew is going to be recorded, and in the end, I'm going to give him a taste of his own medicine.
We've been on the phone for 6,218 minutes. Cut the BS. Go get your insurance paper and...
I don't think he likes it. I've been trying to cover these scams for a while, but it's tricky because most of the numbers I receive have your personal information on it or mine. It sucks because most states sell your data. And if you don't believe me, look it up. States like California, North and South Carolina, Florida are making millions of dollars a year selling personal data to places like this. Most states do this, so when I registered my car, I used a separate mailing address and phone number, but I still get calls and mail sent to that address for my car. The thing is, I'm not gonna call them on stream because I have to give my personal information or else they hang up. For whatever reason, my fake character's information was sold to these guys, probably from the scammers I call, but this is normal. It shouldn't be, and it's part of why I partner with Aura. Aura has a whole suite of personal privacy and security tools that can keep you and your family safe. I use their VPN on my phone and have been testing their parental controls for my kids, but one of the most important tools they have is monitoring your identity. Aura monitors credit bureaus, financial records, data brokers, even the dark web for your information. And if you sign up, one of the first things they'll give you is a list of everything they found. It can be surprising to see how much of your data is out there, but it's good to know. And Aura can even help you opt out or sometimes retroactively remove that information. Aura is offering Kitboga viewers an exclusive 21-day free trial. You can sign up at aura.com/Kitboga in minutes, unlike this car warranty scammer who's going to spend hours talking to me.
The reason for the call, Denver, is because it's showing in the system that you're either set to come out of your factory warranty or have just come out of factory warranty. So we're going to go ahead and activate your free maintenance for you now, as well as put you back into the proper coverage. How many miles are currently on the F-150
I didn't even realize that.
How many miles are on the F-150 now?
Like approx, or because I don't know the exact amount.
Yeah, approximately how many miles?
97.
So what's going to happen is you're going to get your full replica warranty as if the vehicle had no mileage on it. It's going to be the 5 years for an additional 100,000 miles of the top level of protection. It's going to cover 100% of your parts, 100% of your labor, everything powerized in the vehicle, your drive axle, your air conditioning, your heating, your starter, your alternator, your braking system, the navigation, the water pump, the timing belt and chains, your seals, your gasket, your transfer case. We also are going to be covering your maintenance, so your oil changes, your brake pads, your battery, your tire rotation.
What about the consoles?
Your wiper blade.
And like the satellite for the radio?
That's coming. That's going to be under electrical.
Okay,
so if your radio needs to be reprogrammed, that's covered. Yes, sir. So you know how you have to update the maps and things of that nature? That's all covered for you. And then you're going to get your AAA style roadside assistance, which is your lockout, gassing, and towing, as well as your rental car services. So God forbid you need a rental car. We don't want you coming out of pocket. We're going to be providing that for you. We don't say bumper to bumper anymore because bumpers are technically covered by your insurance company. But it's everything under that engine.
I wonder if the reason he says we don't say bumper to bumper anymore has anything to do with the multiple companies who were charged last year for offering bumper to bumper coverage. It's weird because he doesn't say full coverage or bumper to bumper, but he says a lot of stuff. It's almost like he wants you to believe that your full car is covered bumper to bumper. I'm not a car expert, but I think he might be lying to us.
You're pre-approved, Mr. Lewis, to be as low as $100 a month with 0% interest.
Wow.
Is that a bad wow or a good wow?
No, that's a good wow. Is it cheap?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't even know
Yes,
anymore.
sir.
I can't even. I don't know how much I'm paying for my current
Yeah, well,
warranty.
yeah, I mean, well, you're pre-approved because you're a gold member now, sir. So,
I'm a
Mr. Lewis,
gold
whether
member?
that be because you're over the, yes, sir, whether that be because you're
Wow.
over the age of 65, you're ex-military, this is your second Ford. I don't know, is this your first Ford, second Ford?
Yeah, I've always bought Ford through and through.
So that's why you're
Not
a gold
only
member.
are they
That's why you become a gold
affordable,
member now.
but I feel like they're a main staple of our country.
That's made. They are. Well, here's the thing. With Ford's still made with steel parts. All these other cars now are made with plastic and aluminum. So Ford,
God,
Ford
don't
lasts longer because their
don't I
chassis are
know
still.
it?
Absolutely, sir.
My baby, as I call it, the coverage
Yeah.
is gone,
You're.
and so this is
Yeah.
sort of a courtesy
Well, what
call.
happened is you had
Courtesy call
yes,
from
sir.
Ford
So you had 97.
to get me back
Yes,
in.
sir. Yes, sir. So what happened was you were good up until 100,000 miles. You're at 97,000 right now. But because you're a gold member, sir, you're getting the maintenance included with that, as well as the 5 years additional 100,000 miles.
Oh,
okay?
let's go!
Okay. So how did you want your name to appear on the new policy?
So when you're
Do you have a middle initial,
you're
Mr. Lewis?
saying 100,000 miles, what happens and then it's old, then I don't have it anymore?
I'll get a 3 year 75,000 if you keep the truck.
So it's 5 year 100,000,
Yep.
3 years 75,000.
Yep. 75,000. Yep.
And
but
then
what I'm
God
going to do
forbid
for you,
after that, if I'm still alive, God forbid.
if it was 3 years,
what happens after
75,000
that?
again. Yes, sir. It would be 3 years, 75,000.
It just keeps repeating?
3 years. Yep. Because you're a gold member, sir, so you actually unlock these benefits. If you purchase a new vehicle, say in that time frame you decide, hey, I want a new Ford F-150. I like the way the new model comes out. It will transfer, so you'll keep the premium platinum coverage that you have, and it will go to the new vehicle.
This sounds almost too good to be true. Is it 3 years, 5 years, 100,000 miles, or does it just keep on repeating and going forever, like the average American-made truck? According to the Federal Trade Commission, this is not federally regulated stuff. It's a service contract, and the fine print is full of garbage. Here's a sample contract from a company that this guy may or may not represent. He did say the name of this company, but he could have been lying about that too. The what is covered section seems kind of nice, but if you pull out your microscope and read the what is not covered section, you might be surprised to learn that literally everything isn't covered. If something happens to your car due to normal wear and tear, incorrect fluids, accidental damage, or just plain old misuse, you can't get it covered. And not only that, but you'd have to get everything pre-approved by the company, so you can't just show up to a repair shop and say, I've got an extended warranty, which is probably what you were expecting. That's why this can last forever, because you don't get anything, and they just take your money. It's like an infinite money glitch, but it works for them.
Perfect. And then for the $100 refundable deposit, sir, that can go on a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover. Which card suits you best? And you will get an email confirmation of this on this call.
I pay this before or after I get to see the details?
The $100 refundable deposit,
you sending
sir.
me? Did you just email me? Do you mind if I take a peek at the deets?
You're getting your free maintenance that it's going to let you know exactly what your payments would be if you move forward after the 30 days, which is going to be right around the $100 mark. Letting you know that the $100 is a refundable deposit today because it's a live policy that we send out to you. No offense to you, Mr. Lewis, but like I said, it's a live policy. You can sign and date that policy, and then I'm held liable for any repairs that need to be done to the F-150. So they do have a little bit of a deposit that goes down.
Or Ford is held liable?
Well, not me personally.
No offense, but I don't know you from Adam. I'm not sure. I'm not sure you're going to be able to cover it.
Yes, sir. Well, let me tell you, yes, sir, Mr. Lewis. Well, I want to let you know this. Number one, we have the highest claim payouts in the, yeah, right. We have the highest level claim payout in the industry. It's $15,000, no questions asked. That's paid with our company credit card directly to the facility in which you bring the vehicle.
That's got to be a big
we put
company.
all brand new
It's got to be a
parts.
big company credit card.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of a weird flex. Is it a gold
sir, yes,
card?
Sir, we're a NASCAR-backed company, licensed warranty provider for Ford.
Oh, so Ford upgraded me then.
That's correct, sir.
Ford themselves sending me a little love.
Yeah, I mean, when you've been such a loyal customer and a loyal American to them, of course they have to, sir. The gold member status really came about right after COVID, because what was happening, the inflation rates on the labor of the mechanics and the parts and everything is just astronomical right now. So we're trying to save our owners a little bit of money in every way possible that we can, okay?
I've given him so many opportunities to say that he doesn't work for Ford and just be honest about it, but he never does. And it honestly only gets worse. It's something that the Federal Trade Commission specifically highlights that these companies do, and it's really scummy.
Everybody wants something for nothing. Okay, so you have
talk about that's socialism right there. That's communism.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah, and you have all of these companies that would rather use aftermarket parts and still keep the price of the labor's high. If everybody wants to cut corners, everybody wants to pinch a penny somewhere, and it's that's the issue.
Can't.
That's why I don't know where you
cut
normally
corners in NASCAR, can you? You can't cut corners.
No, you can't.
Imagine NASCAR, and they try to cut one of those corners. You and I both know what happens. It should be a gosh dang Olympic sport. God forbid.
You're right with that, Mr. Lewis. You're absolutely right with that. You're absolutely right with that.
If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing.
Absolutely right with that.
That's what my grandpa always used to say.
There's two things in this world you can't have back after they're gone: time wasted, and the words you speak after you speak them.
Yeah, geez, they teach you real well at Ford, don't they? God, man. That's
that I learned from myself. That's just human. I want to say more of manners and respect being raised.
Right.
Except lying, he's totally cool with lying and cheating and.
Are you a Republican or a Democrat? Let me ask you that.
How can you even ask a question like that?
I'm just asking. I have to ask, and I know you're a Ford owner, so I already think I know where you lie.
Through and through.
Okay.
I bleed red, white, and blue.
Amen to that, sir. You never know. I still have to ask. So then I mean, were you a Trump supporter or were you not a Trump supporter? Were you a Trump supporter or were you not a Trump supporter? Yeah, I know it is.
Let me ask you first.
Trump's being crucified. Yeah. I'm a Republican.
And you voted for Trump?
I did.
Okay. On second thought, I don't really want the warranty.
Okay, so now you don't want the warranty?
I'm joking with you. I'm joking with you. I'm joking.
Okay. I hear you.
I got you there, didn't I?
Anyway,
I got you there.
I mean, it's it's the way that we were raised on. My grandfather was a New York City iron worker, who worked 18 hours on high-rise buildings in the city and on bridges. Who would slide down the cables of the Arizona Bridge on his hard hat. Now you have guys that don't go to work because don't go to work because they broke their pinky nail. And, it's just getting back to this business. $400 refundable deposit.
Why were you calling me again? I can't. Something about the car.
Yeah. For your 2017 Ford F-150, sir. It's time to put that coverage back on it with the
Ford. Okay, so during COVID, Ford chose me along with a certain select group of other American individuals to upgrade us to the gold plan, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's
you
right. You're
become
calling
a gold member.
And you're calling me
Yes, sir.
directly from Ford to give me this deal, and it was going to be 100 bumper to bumper, or 100
Yep,
5
your
year,
free food would be
100 3 year 75.
Yep. 5 years, 100,000 miles.
Okay, so
Okay.
I have to pay $100, and then I get to hear about how much else I have to pay.
No, sir. You have to put your card on file because it's a $100 refundable deposit. I don't get paid whether you purchase the policy or you don't purchase the policy. I get paid a salary.
They treat you well. I assume Ford gives you pretty good benefits then.
Yes, sir. So, yes, sir.
Is it similar to...
And
so
then
I
said, you're going to be...
I had a cousin. I had a family member who works for Ford on the one of those assembly lines, and they took real good care of him. You know, great benefits package. They give you the same... Ford gives you the same hookup working for them? Like, when you retire, you're going to get...
Well, yeah, I mean... technically, it's, you know, we're...
Because I know they gave him like a gold watch, I think, too.
Oh yeah, well we get that for certain things that we hit, certain plateaus that we hit.
Oh, okay. So not a commission, but just a gold watch.
Okay.
Get Ford stock options
yeah,
working
we don't get paid. We don't. I want the Raptor.
Who asked?
So once I get you with your new warranty, I think I might get that Raptor.
Because of the commission. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. You know, that's fine.
I've been dealing with a bunch of what do we call them in America? A-holes today. So it's actually nice to have a friendly person that's on the line, because, you know, what happens is you have all these aftermarket companies, Mr. Lewis, that are hounding and hounding the owners, so it's hard.
Oh, but it's got to be refreshing, you know, being able to call up and say, no, I work on behalf of Ford Motor Company, and they chose you directly to get this deal. It's got to be like such a refreshing.
It's still hard.
Yeah. Can I actually hear you say that?
It's still hard. What? Did you hear me say what?
The thing about Ford?
What about it?
That you are calling directly from Ford and that they chose me to upgrade me to the gold plan, and that's why I'm getting this warranty? Or can I hear you?
Okay. This is so this is the way that it works, Mr. Denver. We're the main processing center for your Ford, okay? So what happens is...
let me remind you really quick. Let me remind you.
Yeah.
The tongue is the strongest muscle in your body, you know? You can't take back the words you speak.
I know, especially that I'm on a recorded line. We're the main processing center for your Ford.
Hold on a second. You said Ford about 17 times. So Ford Motor Company, they chose me specifically and upgraded me.
Yes, sir. You're a gold member. Yes,
Ford
Okay.
Motor Company
sir, it's not like, okay, hold on.
They chose me to upgrade me to the gold member plan because they believe I'm
No, you didn't win a lottery, Mr. Lewis.
Because I said that before. I asked before,
sir, and
you
I've said to you 3 times, Mr. Lewis. Yes, you have been upgraded to a gold member status because this is your 3rd Ford, 4th Ford. You've had Ford your whole lifetime. You are a gold member status.
And Ford Motor Company specifically upgraded me to that.
No, sir. Yeah, I mean, no, Ford didn't go into a hat and say, "Oh, Mr. Lewis, this is your prize. You're a gold member status." So just like saying,
because they chose me, not a lottery. They chose me because I'm an American. That's what you said before.
They didn't chose you. Sir. Since COVID, anybody that's owned 2, 3, 4 Fords have become gold member status.
Oh.
You have now been upgraded to gold member status.
You're saying this is like a participation trophy. I don't believe in those.
A participation trophy? Hold on, Mr. Lewis.
You're
This is
saying
not a participation
I thought I was
trophy.
the chosen one.
Hold on, Mr. Lewis.
You're saying anybody
Hold
who
on,
has
Mr. Lewis.
multiple
Yeah, you're the
Ford trucks gets to be in the gold program? That's it? What kind of joke is that? I thought they chose me. That's what you said before.
You would transfer it over to me so I can get the card information and get you over for those emails.
What happened to
Okay,
what
you wanna
happened to
write
the
my
other
name
guy,
down?
Campbell?
Mr. Campbell transferred you over. I guess you want an email and we need to do the card. We're going to enroll the truck back into the warranty as the gold member.
Was it Ford that upgraded me to the gold membership or NASCAR? I didn't understand.
Yes. No, yes. So,
okay.
Yes, Ford. Okay, so we did this with COVID, Mr. Lewis. We need you to buy Fords. So we have a place, things to fix. People can fix their cars, buy warranties again. So this is what we did. We upgraded.
The big brains at Ford Motor Company said, we want to treat our loyal customers.
Yeah.
We want to treat them right.
You're right.
You're calling.
We want to treat them right.
You're calling on behalf of Ford to give me this
some work.
Warranty. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Yes, $100. Are we using a Visa or a MasterCard?
I'm just waiting for him to. Campbell was going to send me the agreement so I could take a look at what I'm getting myself into.
I have to put the card information. You're transferred. They're going to go over payments with you. Nothing's processed till you have an okay.
I have to pay. Okay, I got to pay before I.
No.
Before I see.
You don't have to pay. You
have to put the card.
Okay. Is there any way you can get like your VIN number or the plate number so I can put this in? So all the information is in the email that you're going to receive?
It's probably in the gold membership file.
I know, but I have to confirm it with you, sweetheart, so I'll hold for you.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine.
So the only last thing we need from you, this way I could get you over to the mailing department, okay, is either the license plate or the VIN number to the vehicle.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this
so
Mr. Campbell? Your voice changed.
No, this is Paul Miller. I'm his boss. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
so just give me 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, people don't realize when God built America, some people don't understand. Oh, there's Campbell back there.
Yeah. So, we're supposed to call back in when you got the call.
Exactly. And, that's what it's all about, ultimately. It's just positivity. And here, I just spelled the word wrong. There we go.
Sounds pretty positive back there.
Yeah, sorry about the noise. I think my buddy's going to close the door there.
One of my calls is recorded. I have to follow protocol.
You gotta tell Campbell that, maybe get him back on the line with me. He sounds stressed out. We were having a good conversation about America, NASCAR, God.
Oh, yeah, he's a good guy.
He sounds...
All right, give me one more. Yeah, he is a little stressed. One moment here. One moment here. Give me one moment here.
What is going on back there? They won't send me the paperwork too. And I don't know if it's because they're like some third party of a third party. Like, not only are they not Ford, but they're not also whatever warranty company they said they were. And they're trying to now sign me up for this warranty. And in order to do that, they need certain amounts of information.
Hello, Mr. Lewis?
What do I need to do?
Okay. So this is what has to happen.
Can you email me the paperwork just so I can get this going?
One, I need the plate number so I can set up the free towing. I cannot get the paperwork out to you till I have the proper plate number with the VIN ID matching. So if you take the free towing off for now, can you give me the rest of the paperwork? I still have to put I can't. I get in trouble for insurance fraud. I have to have all of those things properly in the paperwork. No. That's why we have to have those things in there. I understand you want to just look at the paperwork, sir. I'm trying to do that to you, but I can't just send you out paperwork.
God forbid,
that does not pertain.
let me tell you, one time I was signing up for an internet deal with Concast, as I call them, because they're a bunch of con artists over there.
So let me explain this to you, Mr. Lewis, okay? It is illegal for me to send you any kind of paperwork without the proper identification of the vehicle on there. Just like car insurance. If you were to call Allstate, hear me out, please. Let me finish.
I don't know, because I get a lot of those emails. I get these guys emailing me all the time. These third-party guys, they're making up stuff about I gotta get windshield wiper, I gotta get windshield wiper warranties, and they're emailing me all the time. The Publishers Clearinghouse, I won that.
Okay, Mr. Lewis.
And they emailed me.
Mr. Lewis.
I swear, you know what? Come to think of it, if I pull up my email, I'm pretty sure I bet I got a quote right now from Geico or one of those others.
Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, that is not a quote for you. That is just a way. It's a ploy to get you to call into them. You gave your credit card over 45 minutes ago. I'm still on the line with you.
Thank you.
If I was anybody who was trying to deceive you,
that you're a trustworthy American.
So listen, well, thank you. That's what I'm just trying to say to you. This process will go so much quicker.
How long does it normally take?
Put the 10 minutes.
Wow.
We've been on the phone for almost 2 hours. To be honest with you. We've been on the phone for 6,218 minutes. 6,228 seconds. I'm sorry, 6,229 seconds.
On God? Is it a good number? Are those good numbers or bad numbers? I don't know.
Is it a good number? It's probably one of my longest phone calls that I've been on since we've been here. And you probably have another 20 minminutes to go because that paperwork
at least
may go over. That's why I'm trying to say to you, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Lewis, it's been a pleasure speaking with you too, but that's why I'm saying just grab that VIN number so I can get you over and get you off the phone. Every piece of documentation that we send to you, we have to be by the book. We don't just email out documentation. Anybody and their mother can make an email and send something.
Okay.
Everything we do,
comes
from a company that we're backed by, which is called... I don't know your mother, Mr. Lewis. I'm saying everybody and God's mother can send an email without any documentation.
Mother?
We don't...
Who's God's mother, son? What kind of backwards talker? What is this? I've been talking to you for what?
Okay, so Mr. Lewis,
I've been talking to you for what? Half an hour? Half an hour at this point I've been talking to you. You promised me half an hour ago that the Ford Motor Company chose me to be a gold member. They handpicked me from a premium crop of drivers. And I want to take advantage of that warranty.
Okay, so then Mr. Lewis, cut the BS. Go get your insurance paper and grab the VIN number off of the insurance paper. I don't pay the
bills. My wife pays the bills. I don't do the insurance.
Okay, so then,
why can't you just give me the paperwork?
Hold on, sir. There's nothing that I can do for you, Mr. Lewis, unless you provide your VIN number for the vehicle.
I'm back.
There is absolutely nothing I can do.
My wife just got back. Give her a minute. She just came in.
Your wife just got back.
She just got back.
Great.
I was telling you.
I would need you to.
I was telling you she got back, but you put me on a hold
because Mr. Lewis, you keep going off on different things. I cannot send you any paperwork without the VIN number, without the vehicle identification number on there. I tried to do it through your license plate, but you have a vintage license plate.
She's getting it right now. Gosh. It's like one of those.
As soon as you get it, I can get you your paperwork.
I thought you were a Republican, but now you're acting like a liberal.
I am a Republican, sir.
You're acting like a
I'm not
Democrat.
acting like a liberal, sir. I'm trying to do my job, and I've been on the phone with you for 2.5 hours trying to help you, sir. But then you keep going off on tangents about
I
other
haven't
things.
gone off on a single tangent.
You just flipped on me asking me how I know your mother and why I'm talking about your mother. I wasn't talking about your mother. I said anybody and God's mother can send an email to someone that means no and holds no reputation.
If everyone and God's mother can
Everything-
send me an email, send me the email, please. Just send me the email,
No,
and then we'd be done with it.
Mr. Lewis, I'm not giving you the policy, sir. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to disqualify the vehicle, sir.
Why are you yelling so much, sweetheart?
It's because this guy is hard to explain.
What did you need about the car?
The VIN, right? VIN, the VIN?
The VIN number.
Okay,
Yes.
hold on.
Yeah, for the Ford, for the F-150.
We don't have a Ford, sweetheart.
What are you talking about?
We sold it. We have a Prius.
Oh, my gosh.
I think I made him... Mr. Campbell?
Yeah, Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I'm going to let you go. For 2 hours, you've been on the phone with me.
I might have a
Ford
Prius.
F-150.
I think we sold the Ford.
He didn't want to talk to me anymore. Surprisingly, the manager said they would cover my Prius, but when I tried to talk to Campbell again, they hung up. I hope you had a chance to laugh and learn how these scam companies operate, and as always, know that you're valuable and that you matter. Bye.